It's day 20. You have just one day left. I can't believe how fast this has gone, and I want you to be proud of yourself. I mean, if you're still hanging in there and watching these videos, even if you've had a couple of slips, I mean, those foods that we asked you to cut out on the first day, or try your best to start eliminating or have on a less frequent basis, that's not easy. I mean, especially if you don't eat a traditionally healthy diet. These are a lot of changes that we're making, but they're changes in the right direction. We're taking it one day, one small change at a time. So if you're still watching and you're still hanging in there and you're still taking little steps forward, even if you've had a slip here and there, the fact that you keep going is what is going to make you reach your goal and help you to get healthier. So you're going to do this. You're well on your way. I mean, you're at day 20. You're practically finished with this challenge. So you've established some great habits and you're just going to keep going. So congratulations for making it this far. And today we're going to talk about something that I think will be something that will save you in a lot of situations. I know it's something that saves me all the time, and that's emergency food. So yesterday we talked about stress eating. Emergency food and emergency snacks are things that are going to come in handy when you're feeling stressed and you want to resort to that stress eating, or even when you're just on the go. If you're anything like me, I'm constantly running from one thing to the next. I barely have time to eat sometimes. That's why it's so important for me to plan my meals and prep them in advance. But you get stuck in situations where maybe you're coming home late from work and you have to go somewhere else after that, or whatever it is. You don't have time to go home and make a healthy meal, and maybe your only option is fast food. That's when these things are going to come in handy. So today I want to share with you just a couple of the things that really help me whenever I'm in a bind, show you a couple of my emergency snacks. So these are things kind of like non-perishable healthy food items that you can carry around in your purse, keep in your drawer in your desk at work, keep in the glove compartment of your car, keep in all areas where you might come across a situation where you need to have a snack. So these snacks, having emergency snacks on hand, it's really going to save you in those situations where you're really hungry, you need to eat something, but you don't have much of a choice. These are things that are kind of non-perishable food items, almost, that you can carry around with you in your purse or your book bag, or put in your car, your glove compartment. I keep them in my drawer in my desk at work. I have these things all over the place in situations where I might need to grab and go. I even have a little basket sitting in my cupboard of these healthy snacks, and that I can just grab and run and take with me out the door. So share with you a couple of them. One is protein powder. So I get these big bags of meal replacement protein powder. I use Shakeology. If that's something that you're looking into, I have the link below if you're looking for a good protein shake or a meal replacement. But it really can happen with any protein shake or meal replacement. I get a big bag, and then what I do is I take the little scoops and I put them out into individual baggies like this. These are everywhere. You can find these pretty much everywhere in my house, where I work, in my car. I take them everywhere with me because these come in handy whenever you're in a situation. For instance, I was just traveling last weekend for work, and I wanted to have a healthy meal. Not that many options in the airport all the time, as you know. So I found a Jamba Juice, and I had them put this protein into my shake. So I knew I was getting all my vitamins and nutrients and my vegetables and fruit servings of the day. That's what's in my shake. So I knew that I was getting a really healthy meal if I got a light shake at Jamba Juice and I had them put my meal replacement in it, because that has all of my nutrients and my vitamins. So I do that. Sometimes they'll give you a hard time, so you gotta ask really nicely. I take that with me. Places like even Starbucks will do it for you. They'll mix it into a shake. So you don't want to get one of those crazy frappuccinos, but if you can get a lighter frappuccino type drink, maybe with skim milk, sugar-free flavoring, if you can, and then mix your protein powder into that. A lot of times they are happy to do that for you if you ask nicely. So those protein packets will help you a lot of times when you're out and about, especially when you're traveling and in airports. The next one that I really love, I get these at Trader Joe's. I'm sure you can get them at pretty much any grocery store. It's just a packet of nuts or healthy trail mix. I mean, this is dried cranberries and almonds and walnuts, a bunch of different kinds of nuts. Really healthy. There's a lot of protein in this, so it keeps me full. It's one of those snacks that if I'm super hungry and I'm in a bind, it will hold me over until I can get home to get some food. So those are great. I mean, you can keep those anywhere forever. So I put those everywhere. I mean, I think I have about 3 packets in my purse right now. I know they're in my drawer at work. There's so many times when I need a snack and I come back to those because you don't have to add anything to it. You can have those anywhere. So those nuts are great. Another thing that I like to take with me, and it's not necessarily non-perishable, but it can last for the day or a day or two if needed, is some kinds of fruit. You know, apples, oranges, bananas. Those are such easy fruits to just grab and go, throw in your bag and take with you just in case, and they can last, you know, even a day or two if you need to. Sometimes the bananas get a little bit stale, but apples and oranges are great. They'll last for a while. We talked whenever we were talking about how to rearrange your kitchen and how to prep your meals, how great it is to have just a bowl of fruit sitting out. So that's the first thing you see. It's the first thing you grab. I keep that bowl of fruit sitting out, and I'll just, you know, if I'm on my way out the door, oh crap, I need to take something just in case I don't have time to eat today or stop somewhere, or I don't have, you know, my meal, I can't take it with me. I grab a piece of fruit, throw it in my bag, and take it with me. Those are great. In addition to that, there are little packets of peanut butter that you can get. I like the Justin's peanut butter. It's an all-natural peanut butter. They have different kinds of it. There's peanut butter and honey, there's almond butter, there's a maple butter, something like that. They have all these different kinds of peanut butter, basically, and they're tiny little packets, single serving packets. I think you can get them from Jif or anywhere, really, probably any place in your grocery store. So those are my 3 favorite healthy emergency snacks on the go that you can just grab and go. It really helps me to stay on track, and like I said, it's all about planning and being prepared is really what it comes down to if you're going to keep these healthy habits going. You might have the best intentions, but you will be in situations where you don't have options sometimes, and that's when being prepared really helps you. You know, I love the saying that something like, if you fail to prepare or fail to plan, you plan to fail. And it's so true, because if you plan your meals ahead of time and you have those emergency snacks ready whenever you need them, it's, you know, helps you stay on track. So if you have some emergency snacks of your own that you would like to share, would love to hear them, so you can post those here. Post, if you don't have any already, other ideas, post what you will start to keep on hand for your emergency snacks and where you will keep them, so that you don't get stuck whenever you're in those situations where you're in a hurry. So post that here, work out today, and do your best to eat healthy.